this week had Parakeets. It had our little experiments, and I'm exhausted. This was a weird. I keep saying that every week's a weird week, but it's not. Like, it's just I find normal to be very uneventful. Like for me, a normal week ends up being a 5-minute video of I did some schoolwork, I did that, but there really isn't anything to talk about. That's a normal week. So whenever there's not a normal week, it's weird to me. Oh, so let's kind of talk about what went down. Because, and hopefully some of it would make some sense. So we're gonna talk about some of the. I work for a little bit. Went to work, and it's hard to do your job when there's only 2 employees. It's a very difficult thing to do when there's only 2 employees. That's just how it is. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, currently at one of my jobs, there are 2 employees. And not gonna lie, it has gotten a bit crazy with there only being 2 employees. Everyone, we kind of split it up evenly. We are constantly tired. And we are just kind of trying to make it through. And it's not the work environment any of us want. It's kind of the work environment that we have. And we, granted to us, we're doing very well with it. We're taking it in stride and we're working hard to continue, but we get back exhausted. And it is brutal. We went to class. I went to class. All 3 days. And on Wednesday, it was like, hey, did you do the paper? So I just woke up. It was like, hey, did you do the paper? I was like, no, I didn't do the paper. The paper did not happen. So that was kind of upsetting. To kind of find out that we had a paper and I didn't do it. But basically, so I sat there, and then we had a paper, realized I didn't do the paper, so I just left. I was like, I wasn't here. If I wasn't here, I can't get in trouble. Which, that's not the best way to deal with things. I still have to turn that paper in, but I'm going to turn it in this week. I'm sorry for not being here last week, but I'm here now. Please accept my paper. Don't hate me. And hopefully that'll work. Hopefully that is I have no idea how I got that kill, I'll be honest. Hopefully that is a sufficient enough answer that he's not like, oh, you're just a terrible student. Because, you could very easily make that argument. That argument has been made multiple times when it comes to me. So, just trying not to get that argument said again. Went to class on Tuesday and Thursday, and Tuesday we're like, okay, we're going to do a naming ceremony. Naming ceremony is from this Native American tribe, the Osage, because my teacher for a while hung out with the Osage tribe, and it was really interesting. It was really kind of cool. She's a communication teacher, and she was talking about how labels and names for things really change our perspective. And they really can alter how we see the world and how we interact with it, just by the fact that our name carries a lot of weight with it. And she's not wrong. She's very correct. And we got into groups, and we got into the same groups we've been working with, and we kind of talked about it, and we kind of started thinking and working on it. on what we had to do and what we were working on and how we could identify ourselves. And I was I ended up getting the name Bear Who Thinks Long, and I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. Why am I a bear? Why do you guys think I think long? And that was one of the questions I got asked was, well, why do you think, why were you given this name? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think I think long. I don't think that I'm in my head a lot, but I guess I am. I guess I give that appearance that I'm always just kind of hanging out in my head, which, if that's the case, that's fine. It's fair. But I don't know. I personally don't see it, is what I'm saying. And that was another big thing that I was really trying to get into my group's heads. Because they were like, well, what do you want to be called? And I was like, obviously I want to be called something with a raven. Because I love ravens. But it's not about what I want to be called. It's about what's actually representative of me. So don't be like, oh, well, he doesn't want to be called a bear. Even though I didn't, but it's cool. So there was that, and then on Wednesday, which was weird, a parakeet started just like flying around on campus. About on campus, I was like at the elementary school. There was just little parakeets started flying around, and to kind of explain how little faith we have in our students. My assistant manager saw this parakeet and was like, "Hey, you need to pick this thing up before they step on it and crush it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I spent like 5 minutes chasing this bird around, trying to pick it up. And in the end, I got it. It was great. And then as I was trying to make the box for it, it got out. Not so great. As it got out, I ran around trying to pick it up again. I ended up having to capture him like 4 different times because he kept escaping or the plan kept changing or whatever. This parakeet bit the shit out of me. Thankfully, it was a small bird, so I don't have any scars or anything from this one. But the last time I got bit by a bird, it left a killer scar on me. And I'm a little bit wary of birds now. I wouldn't say it's a full-blown fear, but I am definitely aware of where birds are, or where giant birds are nowadays. Thanks. There was that. I recorded a Tales of the Hunt video, which those are always fun. It's always fun to get a Tales of the Hunt video made and done. The video is good. It's a good time. I don't know. Like, what else happened this week? Oh, arguments and fights have I've started again, which is fun. Some family was away, some family was here, and just upon coming back, it's like fights have already started of kind of like the same song and dance we've been going through for a while. You don't spend enough time with us, and I feel like you don't care about us to like, look, I don't have time. Like, we just, like, I upload a bunch. I'm doing schoolwork, I'm doing work, like, I don't have time. And that's one of the things I do want to talk about is how did our little experiment go. I'm never gonna do that again. I'm never gonna upload 23 videos in 2 days again. That was a huge mistake. Like, not a huge mistake. I think that's overselling it a bit, but it definitely was a mistake. It was definitely something that you guys I lost subscribers for. I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't really get an exit interview, but I'm assuming that's why people left. So let me know how you guys would prefer me to kind of like go and do those kinds of things. Like, would you prefer me to do like one giant video where I cover everything? Would you prefer me to do multiple smaller videos? Like, I want to know. I genuinely want to know what you guys want. I would also want to know what do you guys think? What trophy hunt should I do next? What game should I play next? Like, give me suggestions for things, because I do listen and I do kind of plan things around that. Like, I've choreographed a good chunk of next year already, and a large part of it's gonna be like, well, this is what the fans wanted, so there's that. But yeah, I think what else? About more hot sauce, which I know I talked about hot sauce last time, but I love hot sauce and I'm getting really into it. I bought 7 bottles of hot sauce of like different flavors, different everything of hot sauce in the last 2 weeks. So I'm really in love with hot sauce now. Which is fun. I've been working on Terror to the Hunt videos, which it's always fun, but it's always exhausting doing. Just because I'm like, okay, now that I have to actually work on this video, it's to the ground. Let's go. Let's hustle it out, type of thing. And that's not how games should be played. You know what I mean? October, it starts up tomorrow, and tomorrow it's gonna be a big month. It's gonna be a month that's just like, okay, this is what we're doing. I hope everyone's ready for that. I hope that everyone is aware of what's gonna happen. I don't want to spoil any of my plans just yet, but just know that there's gonna be a lot to talk about in the never-ending saga that is the Insane Raven life. There's gonna be a lot going on in October, and some of it's gonna be good, some might be bad. I'm terrified of both. But now I have to go write a paper, which I'll probably do tomorrow. I have to go write a paper and I have to go right the wrongs I have, because I do have some wrongs I have to go right. Like, I don't know why you were facing, not me, but you're dead now. I really hate the paratroop drop. Not gonna lie, it's probably the worst thing, in my opinion. I hate it. I hate it so much. But yeah, like, our time with this game is kind of like winding down to a close, which is weird. It wasn't a game I was expecting to be so underwhelming, I think. Like, I did not really enjoy this game all that much. And I'm worried that this is where I'm going to leave off, because this is the mindset I'm at. Because right now, I'm in the state of, I have to be progressing, I have to be growing, I have to be continuing. If I'm not moving towards the next thing, or a better version of me, or a version of me I really enjoy, I like, that I'm not doing the best I can. I'm not growing, you know? And I've spent a lot of time being stagnant. I've spent a lot of time caught up on things. I've spent a lot of time like kind of returning and regressing, and that's something I want to change. I want to move forward. I want to, grow and develop, and I want to push people in my life to grow and develop, especially those that I feel that haven't been growing and developing, because the fact of the matter is that there's going to come a time where I'm going to be a new person and others won't be, because they'll still be in the same spot. And that's something that, it's a discussion that me and Cincinnati can have had in the past, and it's one that we always kind of like come back to. Well, how have you grown? How have you developed? What is new? What is different now that wasn't before? And it doesn't come from this place of like, you always got to be changing. Oh, like, out with the old, in with the new. It comes from this place of self-improvement and moving forward and helping society by helping yourself in some cases. And that's something that I haven't felt like I've been working on really well, and something I haven't been doing a good job with doing, which lately I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really do want to kind of get better at it. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm at this place where like I want to push people forward. I want to see growth. I want to see new storylines, essentially. And that might be a really, I'm not gonna say it's an unhealthy or abnormal way of seeing things. Oh, sorry. But that's where I'm at the moment. I want to see new. I want to help with new. I don't want us to be on the same path that we've been on. I'm not saying that this path can't be new or exciting or whatever, but can't be stagnant. Can't be stagnant anymore. So I really am trying to move forward and to do new things. I'm gonna do new things and search new quandaries and do those kind of things, but it's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight, and I've already kind of started in certain ways, and it's fun, and I'm excited to see where this goes essentially. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for understanding, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.